Looking back at the preliminary task, I believe my magazine has developed so much and improved dramatically. This is due to many reasons. First of all, I believe this preliminary task was rushed as we just had around a week to do it, so I believe this affected the quality of the final product. In the preliminary task, I also didn't really pay attention to the mise en scène or the house style, and I just did whatever worked at the time because I was at school and just quickly took the photographs. For my final production, I used red, black, white and grey as they are styles that are used when it comes to music and also very visually attractive. For my main production, I took professional photographs specifically linked to the genre and really focused on the mise en scène, which is a much better quality camera than I used in my preliminary task. The angles and shot types was also something I really focused on to make the images have more of a meaning to it. For example, extra long shots for someone on stage to show all the mise en scène. The house style was also more consistent and linked again to the genre really well, whereas for the preliminary task I never really chose the colours with any sort of connotations. The font was also something that I never focused on, as I just used any font whether it was serif or sans serif. However, I did keep consistency and I used the same sort of consistency on my real magazine, however downloaded font to get different and more fonts that link to the genre. I never had a website, which is a very key feature, especially for schools, for the preliminary task. I also never had any social media sites users could redirect to. I believe was an issue and learned from it, and I then used a website and an app for my actual magazine. There were also quite a lot of dead space in my preliminary task and didn't care about all the spaces. However, everything was in the right position, but I learnt that there are other ways and methods where I can cover my dead space. So overall, my layout, framing and various other ways to create a successful magazine all improved as I took more into consideration of what I can do as I had longer time and didn't feel rushed. All this together improved my Photoshop skills as well, which made my final product more successful than my preliminary task. My skills of Photoshop progressed a lot from GCSE, and now if I ever do anything else on Photoshop, I believe I can do it very confidently without any issues due to the new skills I learnt.